Hello everybody, this is Steve. This would be video 4 of our series where we're going to take you through into Kodi and take you through the main programs on the main screen with Kodi. But before we do that, we're going to go into open up our browser with Chrome, and we're going to go into our bookmark toolbar, and we're going to click on US TV Now. And one of the programs on the main Kodi screen will be US TV Now, and which will give you the live national network feeds. ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, CW, and a couple more, all free. But you do have to sign up and create an account with US TV Now. And if you click on this right on your bookmark toolbar, you'll be able to come down here and sign up with an email. Now, signing up with Facebook or Google Plus doesn't do any good, because when you go into Kodi and you go into US TV Now, you have to put in a legitimate email address and a password for that. So follow the steps to sign up with email, and you will set it up. They will send you an email to verify that the account is good and active, and as soon as that's done, you'll be able to get all the channels, and it'll be free. So we're going to go out of your Google Chrome right now, and we're going to open up Kodi. And I'm doing this all live and regular time, just to give you an idea of how everything works. So this is your main Kodi screen. Typically starts at music, but if you use your arrow, sometimes you have to go a little bit past to videos. This is your on your videos, this is your main video, where all the movies and TV shows and news and information from all over the world are going to be at. So I'm going to take you through these 5 that are on your Kodi desktop, just to give you an idea, because the way we set this up, this will give you a little bit of everything, just to learn how to use this system, and then when you go into the other add-ons, won't be as mind-boggling. So first and foremost, we're going to start over here with Exodus. Now, Exodus and Specto are pretty much the same internal structure. You'll see that they're both pretty much the same, although they're maintained by 2 different developers, and they're going to be a little bit different, but you'll see that between these 2, you'll be able to get just about any movie you want to see. So we're going to open up Exodus, and it's going to take you to the opening screen where we have movies and TV shows and a few other topics as well. But primarily, we're going to use just the movies and TV shows, because once you click on movies, it gives you like a list of 10 or 12 different ways to find movies and to find the one that you want to see, or maybe the actor or actress that you want to see, or the type of movie that you want to see. Anything from genres to years. Literally, you can go back to the 60s here and see movies just by going to the year topic. People, different actors and actresses, different languages, different certificates like G, R, MA. You know, they're categorized PG, they're categorized that way. People watching, again, other actors and actresses, most popular movies, most voted, movies that are in the box office now or in theaters. We always tell our customers that because this Exodus program is so strong and it's scraping the entire internet, Unfortunately, it's going to pick up those sites that where someone has sat in a movie theater and videoed the movie, and it's going to be very poor quality, very poor sound, and typically if you wait until the movie is out of the theater, it will be in HD and everything else. So, but there are some avenues that you may find in here that you will be able to see movies in the theater and at very good quality. Others, we have people search and just a regular search. For example, just off the top, let's do Dirty Harry, an old Clint Eastwood movie. Doing that, it's going to take you right to the movie, and you're going to be able to play it right then and there. And it's got other things that have the word dirty in it, or Harry, or whatever. You can also do, let's say you want to do a people search. You can do, I don't know, how about Matt Damon? He's got a new movie out, new Jason Bourne movie out. It's going to show you him here. And it's going to give you his movie. Now, one thing that you'll find with both Exodus and Specto is if you put your blue square around one of the movies and you hit the letter C, if you don't know what a movie is all about, you can actually find out information about it, where it will give you, more information about the movie and a little bit about the plot. You can also play the movie from here. You can also watch a trailer of it, and just, if you want to watch it, great. If you don't want to, then you just hit your backspace button and you come back to your initial areas. More importantly, when you're working with Exodus, let's go up to year and try to pick maybe more of a contemporary movie here. Let's go to 2016. And these, again, some of these movies are still in the theater. Some of them have come out, but they're all pretty much from 2016. Now let's take this Batman and Superman movie. If you just click on the movie, it will, with Exodus, this will show you every single avenue on the internet that could stream this movie for you. And if you look down here, you have 561 different attempts at showing you this movie, from 1080p to high def, all the way down to standard definition. And I mean, there's literally 561 ways that you can see this movie. And you get to pick the avenue that you want to show you this movie. Let's see if we can go up to the top. Let's try number 2 here and just see what happens. Now it will go and try to work and find the best possible scenario for you. Typically within a minute, the movie is going to come on. If it doesn't come on in a minute, it will tell you that there's no way that it can produce the movie for you, and you can move on. Now, if you work your mouse on your keyboard,
diamond absolutes,
and you will see moving your mouse down to the bottom of your screen will produce the length of the movie, and it will give you a way. This button here will pause your movie. It will return it to the previous chapter or the beginning of the film. This button with the square in it will automatically turn the movie completely off, and you can advance it to the next chapter or to the end. Or you could simply put your mouse on the line, and where you see, typically what you'll see is you'll see this blue line go from left to right, and you'll see a little grayer, light gray line usually end up before it, but you can typically click on one of these spots, any spot in the movie, and it will continue the movie from that point forward.
There are more of them.
Now, one more thing, as you're playing a movie or a TV show,
These exceptional beings live among
and
us.
you have a
The
problem
basis of
with
our
your
myths.
sound,
It's all to
possibly,
man upon our-
if you go over here where there's a speaker and you click on that,
You don't have to use
you'll
a
see
silver bullet.
volume and volume amplification, and usually this area is preset
Kindness of
to about
monsters.
3/4 of the way from left to right. If that isn't that way, sometimes when you first plug your TV Genie into your TV, the amplification will be all the way at 0, and you may have to turn it up a little bit. If you change either one of these gauges, you will have to come down to here where it says set it at default for all media.
Done.
It'll ask you if you want to do that. If you're sure, you click yes, and then you can just hit the X up here. So this is one avenue of how Exodus to see movies. And we're going to get out of this, and we're going to, now TV shows, again, you can see all the different ways of seeing shows. You can see new TV shows, returning TV shows, and you will literally be able to see programs from all the major networks, all the cable stations. You will be able to see shows and programs from new shows from over the summer. Again, by clicking them, you'll be able to see all of the shows that have been out there, the dates that they aired, and you'll be able to see them. You'll even be able to see the original shows from HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, Netflix, Hulu, all of the above. And again, you can also do search for just about anything you want. Now this is, let me show you one search here. Click done. This was actually a mini-series that was created by Hulu that you had to be a subscriber to, and you had to pay for. But this was an 8-part series that was really a very good series, and it was only on Hulu. But we can pull that up there. Okay. The biggest difference between Exodus and Specto is that Specto is on what we call an autoplay system. Exodus hasn't gotten there yet, but literally, if we go to 2016 here and we go to a movie, any movie, and all you have to do is click on it, you won't get the 561 different options. But if you just click on a movie, it may take up to a minute to begin, but when it does, you'll see the time that it's taking. And it will seek out and find the best possible one that it can show you, all by itself. Now, if this circle, just so you know, if this circle is doing this, you're at about 40, your internet speed is good. But sometimes if you're trying to play a movie and you're getting a lot of buffering, that circle will slow down considerably. And the only time you really get buffering, where the movie stops and starts and so forth, is when your internet is fluctuating or extremely low. So it took less than a minute to get this movie up and running. And that's really the biggest difference. You should be able to manipulate both Specto and Exodus the same way. Now, US TV Now. Remember at the beginning of this video, we actually went onto their website and created an account. So what we're going to do is we're going to go under videos here and we're going to click on add-ons, and we'll go into detail about these other programs in the future. But if you put your blue box on US TV Now and you hit your letter C, it'll produce a pop-up, and go to add-on settings, and under general settings, this is where you want to put that email address, and this is where you're going to want to put the password for that account. And then once you click OK, you will be able to go back to US TV Now and click on Live TV, and you will be able to go to Fox or any one of these, and it will open for you. Sometimes it takes a little while.
Give me Shiva, give me Cecilia.
And there we go. Now, these will produce the national feeds during national network hours for ABC, CBS, CW, Fox, NBC, PBS, and typically another station called My9. They will, however, the chances of you, let's put it this way, if you're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, that seems to be the place where you'll actually get the local news from Harrisburg. Even in West Palm Beach or Denver or LA, you're going to get Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So, but you will get all of the national network feeds. So we're going to go out of that, and we're going to go over to Channel Pair. Channel Pair gives you what we call all of the cable type stations, and a lot more, because you're also going to get programming and TV stations from literally all over the planet, from Canada and Great Britain. We have news stations here, Animal Planet, some global from Canada, some stations from Great Britain and France, Florida Channel, some local news channels, and then we have the Pacific channels, travel channels. We have the USA channel here somewhere, and then there's also like 24/7 stations, like 24/7 station for Seinfeld, 24/7 for King of the Hill, and 24/7 for the Family Guy. And I mean, there's just there's a number of those type of stations. Now, again, there's USA. Again, in a perfect world, perfect TV Genie world, when 80% of these are working, you may hit some that work, and there may be a few that don't work. But in the add-on section, there are other programs that will bring in live TV for you directly. If this one doesn't have the station you want, you can do searches in the other ones, and we'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, so let's get out of Channel Pair and we'll come down to Sports Devil. Now, this is typically where you're going to find all of your live sports. If you open up Sports Devil and you click on Live Sports, these are websites that will direct you to all of the live sports at that time. Now, the First Row Sports and 2 First Row Sports here and the ATDHEnet.tv are typically my 3 go-to places for sports, because if you open this one up, you'll see all of the different avenues. During the fall, you can click on American football, and you will see college football on Saturdays, and even right now tonight, there's football from the CFL. But let's say, for example, tonight it's the summertime, not much sports are going on as far as hockey and basketball and football, but there's a lot of baseball. And tonight, when you at these particular times, when you click on any one of these, there'll be anywhere from 5 to 10 different ways for you to see your baseball game. And that's typically how you will be able to watch your team wherever they're playing. So those are the 5. Those are the 5 different avenues. I would suggest you work with those for a little while, and we'll be sending you another video to go through all of the various different add-ons through this. And there are plenty more where these came from. So thank you very much.